Huh. Okay, well, it looks like I don't have to save files anymore. Maybe I got rid of them or something. Alright. Well, welcome, bud. Looks like we're gonna have to sit through this. I must have got rid of my save files when I after I played this last time. Yeah. Just so you know, you'll probably get a block copyright on it. I think I got a partial block on it when I streamed this, saying I couldn't show it in Denmark or some dumb shit. No worries, man. After she's asleep. Yeah, of course, bud. I don't remember who you go fast. Okay, yeah. Let me get this straight. You had a battle with that Cypher dude. You end up there? Yeah, it's the school infirmary. So I guess he turns evil. It's a matter of perspective. Yeah. Well, if you want to call it being lost exploring. Alright. Let's go get Quintus. Don't worry, you get to explore this whole island after you're done doing the first mission. After the part I showed you. Alright. Oh, you can't skip through the tutorial, man. In cutscenes are voices. No. The cutscenes are made deliberately to not even really show voices. So, no, there's no voices in them. That's okay, because these have some pretty good cutscenes in them, and they don't need music. I mean, you need voices. You know what I mean? Like you saw Daybreak when they were riding on the ships to get to that area. Just came out looking at the map and just the epic music of them going towards the land and stuff. Didn't really need voices. Yeah, it's I'm all congested and shit from this cough. It's going everywhere. if there's anything I like about what they did with modern JRPGs nowadays is put in the auto feature. It's so good just to be able to hit that and read and not have to keep hitting X all the time. Before you get better, you get worse. As my... Well, yeah, that's true. Alright, so we have the GFs, okay? They level up as the person equipped to them levels up. Each one learns skills that can benefit you. So these ones with the arrows are the junction magic. So that means that magic, vitality, and HP are skills he can unlock for you to put magic onto to buff that stat. Then there's the commands. So all GFs have the magic, the GF, the draw, and the item. But other than that, each GF usually has a unique one. Hey, Rage, what's going on, bud? So, like, Quizzical here has card. So what that does is when enemies are, like, low on health, you activate this, you can turn them into cards for the game or for items. And you get no experience, but you still get the AP, so it's the best way to level up the GFs without leveling up the character. And then these ones are buffs. These are the ones that go on the bottom part of your ability section. So equipping that would give your magic damage 20% boost. These ones, the summon magic and the GF HP, are stat boosts for the summon itself. And then these ones, these are menu items. So this is for Thunder Magic Refined. So when you find items, you can actually turn them into magic instead of having to draw all the magic. How many can you get? You fill this whole page. So, we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 18 to 20, somewhere around there. How you doing today, Rage? Are there any all-rounders? What do you mean by all-rounders? Like the gift you're on is thunder, right? Yeah. There's like thunder, ice, fire, earth. There's one that does status effects. There's one that does like damage with silence buffs on it. Or can it have other elementals? No. They're tied to certain elements, certain elements and such. When you get to some of the later ones, I don't even think they have elements on them. I think it's just what kind of attacks they do. Alright, so when you go into their learn section, like we were talking about the different things did, what you should technically, depending on how you want to play the game, usually when I start off, I try to get him card as soon as possible, so I don't get experience and level up the characters and make the enemies tougher. But you can play however you want to. But I would say that if you're not for anyone other than him, you should probably learn their refined skill so that you can make magic off of their items, because that saves you a lot of time having to draw stuff off of enemies. She doesn't have hers up yet, but she gets Doom, which is kind of cool sometimes, but I don't really use it that often. Alright, so since we have everyone set up with what they're going to learn, so I'm going to have her learn how to make water and ice magic from items. Right? And he's going to learn card, so I can keep the leveling down low. Yeah, there's actually a couple of them you beat that become yours. So from this point on in the game, after these two are given to you, you either get the GFs by fighting them or by drawing them out of bosses. Alright, so they're equipped for what they need to learn at the moment. I'm going to junction them up. It doesn't really matter who you put on who right at the start here, because there's not like a lot that you actually can do with any of them. So just equip whoever you feel like, right? I don't have a magic to put on, so we'll do that later. Ability-wise, I usually don't use the summon part of it, but you know, like I said, play however you want to. You need draw, so draw is definitely necessary for majority of the game. Yeah. So as far as draw goes, you choose an enemy, you can draw for them. So you either after that you can choose to stock up on that magic so you can buff yourself and have that magic, or you can choose just to cast it straight away on them. Most people's magic isn't really strong enough for casting to be that effective. And down here is where the ability buffs would go. So like when I was showing you this, this one here that looks like, you know, like a potion or a bottle, the magic plus 20%, that's an ability that would go in that second slot. That would go in that section, that second section of abilities. That would go down here. Now there are some GFs you get that can give you 3 slots down here, and some can give you 4 slots down here. Right? So then we'll junction up Squall. These are like Pokemon but in depth. Yeah. Okay. So, the one thing, Gunblade characters like Squall and Zephyr, their hit is maxed out. The max stat in this game is 255 for any stat except HP is 9,999. But any stat is 255. Gunblade wielders like Squall and Zephyr, their hit is at 255. They never miss, but they never critical either. Their critical is considered when you trigger their gun with the R1 button. So, there's a tidbit of information. And I can't really go down there, but above the speed, the 21, you see those 4 symbols? Those symbols are for the elemental boosts. So, the sword-looking ones are for the elemental attack side, and then the body ones are for like the elemental defense side. And we'll get more into that whenever we actually get something that has those abilities on it. Like Ifrit has elemental attack when you first get them. Let's see, who did I give? I gave him, yeah. Okay, so we're actually going to give him the GF just for the Ifrit fight, because I don't really have any other ice magic. So, what you're basically gonna do, well, you should really just run through Ifrit just to get it out of the way. It doesn't matter how much time you put on the clock, it's just for like seed ranking, but you can fix that later on anyways. You can have 3 in a battle. You have, I think, 6 permanent characters and 2 guest characters, but you can only ever have 3 at a time. Now this tutorial is about how to put magic on your stuff, but we don't have magic at the moment, so whenever I get magic, we'll go into that. Alright, bud. I'm actually just gonna go fight Ifrit right now. Oh. so bear with me for a couple minutes while we go fight the big guy. This is just letting you know how to junction the magic and how you can have it auto junction magic for you based on attack magic or defense. But like I said, when I actually get magic, we'll get into that. And for the weapons, there's no armor in this game. Everything's based on your stats. As far as weapons go, you find weapon magazines that show you the pieces you need to upgrade your weapon. You don't actually find weapons in this game. It doesn't really matter, like I said. I'm just gonna give my time to mess around with stuff. Alright, so let's go in here. Take on Ifrit. This may have took... Wait, I think this may have took Open Ghost. Well, if you're not used to the system, yeah, you might want to like check into it, because if you avoid, I wouldn't say avoid, but if you end up not like learning a lot of it, it's gonna get real tough for you to finish the game. Because depending on how you play the game, could mean that the enemies towards the end of the game have, you know, tens of thousands of health, or they could have over like millions of health. So it's good to keep track of what you're doing and how to get through it. I think it's this idea. Doesn't really matter who gets this. Alright. 14 fires. Actually, that's a pretty good damn draw. And on another note, the magic stat is actually what helps how much you draw at a time. So the higher someone's magic level is, the more you can draw at a time. Nice. Yeah, and usually when you run into those, depending on the situation. Now this guy's good to draw from because he has a lot of elements on him. Oh, I didn't. Shit, I forgot to mess with the speeds and stuff. We'll just speed this up some. Yeah. Let's see, like, we'll get like 5s and 7s around that zone. If I had higher magic, I'd get like 10s and stuff. And each magic skill, there's you know, 3 levels to each magic skill. And other magic skills are better for other things, like offensive magic, like fire and stuff like that, is better at, you know, strength and magic, whereas like cure and stuff is better at like health, you know, like that kind of stuff. No, draw doesn't hurt them. Draw doesn't do any damage. It's just to collect magic off of them. Right. So, let me actually fix this real quick. So, memory, active, pop that up. I always scan. Alright. So, we got some magic now. So she has 45 magic. So every magic can stock to 100. So put her magic up to 10. So she'll draw more. She'll do a better job drawing magic. And put his spirit up to 7, which isn't a lot because, like I said, this is offensive magic. If I had like defensive magic, it would do better. So his spirit will up his defense a little bit. And then, you know, this is the status part. Elemental attack, elemental defense. So you have water, ice, lightning, fire, wind, poison, holy, I think dark or stone. I can't remember what it is. So you would put elements on here to do elemental damage at that point. This is elemental defense. So you would put an element on here that you would want to have higher defense against if you're going into a boss fight. Do you only fight monsters or you fight humans too? Also, what is the basic story of this? Yeah, you fight humans as well. Yeah. Humans are harder because you can't card humans. It's better to get break and petrify humans so that you don't actually get experience off of them. The story basically is that you're part of a mercenary school, a school that raises mercenaries to travel around the world to do odd jobs and stuff like that, and you kind of get locked into a battle between the government and the resistance. You know, typical Final Fantasy stuff. You're usually on the resistance side. You know, stuff like that. I don't want to give you too much of the story away, but yeah. Then you have the elemental attack and defense. So you put, you know, stats elements on your blade. Like blind and silence and sleep and death and stuff like that. And then this is your defense for those status elements. Okay, so we will continue on. Let's go beat Ifrit's ass. So when you use the GF summons, GFs have their own health. So if you're ever low on health, it's good to throw that out there so they take the brunt of the damage. I'm just gonna have her pretty much draw the whole time. Get some magic off her. Now you can't heal the GFs in the traditional sense. You actually have to have GF items to heal them. So it's a little odd. Usually when they get yellow, they can trigger their finishers. So if you just keep hitting triangle until the arrow pops up. I passed it. The limit break's different. This is based on how low your health is, stats, elements, and how much of your opponent is still alive. This is pop up quicker. Alright, so we got Ifrit's card, so that's actually good too. I always forget about that. Hey Leo, what's going on, bud? And like I was saying, Dom, I mean, I'm streaming this gameplay. You know, like when I do gameplay streams and stuff like that, they're meant to be there for questions and stuff like that. Don't want people running into blind. That's just showing you, whenever your elemental defense is high enough that you get a star at any point after 100%, you get a star, which means that you will start absorbing that damage at that rate. So that's kind of cool too. So like they're saying there, since it's at a star at 50%, or a star at 100% now, means that you will 100% absorb whatever that fire damage is back as health. So I always thought that was cool. Alright, so we got Ifrit now. So he has, you know, he can learn elemental defense and health, and he already has strength and elemental attack. You know, he has the 4 basic commands. Usually whatever they can learn up here, for the basic strength, basic stats like health, strength, magic, and stuff like that, they usually get the percentage boosts. So you can learn those. Like I said, we're going to have him start off with refinement, so that he can turn items into magic skills. And you don't get a lot of magic, a lot of money in this game. And they definitely heal better out of battle if their magic is shit. Oh yeah, you do fight machines, but you pretty much fight everything. Okay, so we'll junction, right? So we'll put Ifrit on here so he gets points, and you now have the strength highlighted, so you can put magic on strength to raise that. And the sword is highlighted over there for the elemental attack. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch the magic. So you see, like I was saying, spirit-wise, fire only puts it up 2 points. But on strength, it goes from 17 to 22. You get 5 points for the fire. So, like I said, attack magic on attack stats, defense magic on defense stats, you know, stuff like that. We don't really have anything good to put on the element because I'm not going to try to do fire damage to anything right now. And there's no new items going on, new stats going on. Well, I'll get rid of that. Alright, so now we're just going to get out of the cave. Those draw points do come back, but I can't remember how long. It's like every, like, 200 or 300 steps or some stuff. I don't remember exactly. But I could draw off of him, but I really don't like fighting him. Okay. Now, so we're gonna go fight a relatively, I guess you can say, low experience enemy that has a decent amount of AP points on it, so that we can level up that card. Technique. Now, enemy-wise, the easiest item, the easiest magic to get from the best magic really in the area you can get right now is water. But if you're good with the cards, you can actually do tornado. And tornado is probably the strongest magic you can get at this point in the game. Yeah, you can get chocobos in this game, but the cars, the chocobos are like off in their own little place, so they're not as Alright, so if it's like one of these little bug guys, then yeah, these guys are pretty easy to draw magic off of, so we'll actually do that for these guys right here. They don't do a lot of damage. So we'll just put stuff up on fire so I think they'll sleep. Oh, they got scans. Okay, so we get scans. Usually if you're getting good amount of draws, it should probably like take about 10 to 11 turns to max out. She's done. His magic sucks, that's why it's not get all his stuff. she has higher magic, so that's why she did all her stuff right here. Okay. Now we can get out of the battle. So, since we maxed out fire for him, his attack is now up 10 points. And then scan is better as a defensive skill, so that will raise his spirit more. And then her magic went up 9 points because of fire. And that's the best she's going to do, because fire is an attack magic. Let's see, with what I've played, it's really in-depth, but I like playing it. Keep plenty of Phoenix Downs in hand for when you get the Tom Mary gift. Yeah. Go ahead. Let me, explain that one, Leo, because I don't usually do that. You mean, like, for when you try and get him, or you mean when you have him? Alright, so we're gonna go to the beach, because that's the best enemy for AP points right now. Oh, to get him, okay. Alright, so what we're gonna do here on the beach, let's see, he needs 20 points, so we need to kill 10 of these little bastards. No, I think, wait, no, I think they get 3 apiece, actually. Yeah, so these guys will just wipe out till he learns card. They level up and learn a new move that you pick something else, because if you don't, it'll randomly pick something for you. And sometimes that's not good. Alright, fish fins are what you want. Okay, yeah, there are 3 of these. Hey, Spanks, what's going on, bud? Alright, so 14 points, so he's gonna go over. She only needs 4 points, and he needs a couple points. Okay. So we keep fighting these until we learn card. No, I think these guys have magic we can learn, so I think I'm gonna kill one of them first, and then I'll draw. And they kind of hit a little hard. 3 foot. gifts again, and then they have other stuff. So we'll stock on the other stuff. He's got blizzards. Oh, and the way this game works too, the person that does the killing blows actually gets more experience. So remember to watch out for that too. Alright, so she learned her move. So now we are going to put her on... Let's go for strength. We'll have her learn strength. And since she learned that, and we have some of those, we can actually go to ability and use her ice magic refinement on these fish fins. And that will give us water. Every one gives you 20. So she now has water on her. And water at 80 is stronger than fire at 100 because of the level of magic it is. So we'll put her on that so she'll draw better. And as far as it goes for the enemies leveling up, it's the average level of your party. So if you have someone at like level 100 and someone at like level 10, the enemy is going to be averaged out to like 50-ish. So just careful the way you go about that. Alright, so do some more fights of this. So her magic's going to be a lot higher at the moment. So she should do a lot better. I actually meant to give Squall the magic blizzard since he's been hard time drawing those, but oh well. So now we draw some more stuff. Sleep's a good elemental stat if you're fighting with the T-Rex and stuff. first instead of him. Alright, so we got some more. Finish off her water and give him some water. Now, what I'm going to do here, just so he doesn't level up. How many points do I need? He only needs one more. Okay, so we go into this. Change his junction skill. Wait, no, he's not the one that has it. Well, then we're actually going to change that. I'm going to take off. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Water's going to be stronger because it's a higher tier, either way, so that doesn't really matter. Alright, yeah, leave that one. And then we'll have him do card. Alright, so the point now is just use card from now on every time you fight something. That way you don't get experience. still get the items, you still get the AP, and you get cards out of it. You just don't get experience for it. And you usually have to be around 25% health or lower. You don't have to be like what's considered the red zone. You'll get a feel for the enemies, or you can just scan and see how much health they have. You get 3 fins, 6 points, and 2 cards out of it. So, once again, just refine all the magic now. So now they're both full on waters. So we put the water on there, bump that up 20 points altogether, so. No. I know there's an auto. I just can't remember what it is. There's an auto arrange button. Pretty sure there is anyways. Just do attack restore. Yeah, just do it that way. Alright. So they're all set. So from now on, that's what you can do for battles. Just turn everyone into cards. Get the AP. Now, I can't remember what card it is, but what you want to do is, oh, I didn't mean to kill it. Those drop M stones, and those are what you can use to make basic, the level 1 stuff, like blizzard, fire, lightning, and then basically that's the concept you're going with. Alright, bud, so you got questions, concerns, anything needed to be re-explained? Are you still awake, bud? I think Dom might have fell asleep on me. really like these fish cards. I usually try and use them as lures. Usually if you can hold the corner cards, then you're pretty set. I should have this one. No, actually we tied. But usually the way I found it is try to lure them in, and then try to hold on to corner cards. And it's just you have to find good starting cards. This is the biggest issue. So, like, I know he's gonna go for that. Oh, he didn't go for that. Because he knows I actually can't take that card off. He's doing a good job holding that corner. I don't have the right card to do this at the moment. I'm gonna get that card back. See, he has 7, 6, or 4. I don't have a strong enough card to hold the corner there. the corners, and they can't get those cards back. But yeah, usually when it comes down to this part of the cards, I spend like hours getting cards. But I guess Dom fell asleep. So does anyone have any questions or concepts or ideas or anything that they're not sure of or understand? Because I'm just going to end the stream otherwise then. So he doesn't have anything strong enough to take that back, so I'll keep that corner. His highest down is 2, so I can actually take that, keep that corner. His highest is a 4, so I can take that. And yeah, so opening is usually the best way to go about this, because then you can see what cards they have to play. I usually save after every fight in case something goes wrong, but once you start getting more and more cards, it won't be that big of an issue. But, alright guys, thanks for everyone that stopped by. I hope I answered any questions you guys might have had for the junction system. And I will catch you guys next time. Alright, see you guys.